Welcome to the next My Jeep update. And now I'm preparing to install a new oil pump. All right, what I'm going to be doing today, or for right now, for the next half hour, is I've cleaned the bottom of this engine block several times. You see it keeps getting stained. I'm going to take some my Starbright pad and I'm going to do a quick cleaning around. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time because it's smooth. It's just stained up. So I'm going to get that. I'm not going to show it because I've got videos showing cleaning on this engine block before last year out. I've done this. I've cleaned the bottom of this engine block at least 3 or 4 times in the past because when it sets up, it gets this film on it or something. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but you can feel it. I just want to get it, make sure it's real good and smooth. I'm just going to show a little of this. It's tedious and it's not very interesting work, and you've seen it before, not only on my videos, but many other videos on YouTube. Anyway, I'm going to shut the video off here, or the camera off here. Okay, I'm about 2/3 of the way through. I've got this whole side here, as you can see, and I'm starting on this side. I could probably get by without doing this. It's just stains, but I don't like it, so I'm cleaning it up, and so it made me feel better. That one there, that corner there, really dirty, stained up. Okay, I'm finished with it. It don't look too good, but it's nice and smooth. Like I said, this is at least the 4th time I've polished or cleaned the bottom of this engine block off with Starbright. I think it's Starbright pad. But anyway, I'm gonna go with that. I don't know if I should put oil on it until I get it covered back up with the oil pan and gasket. Because that's probably just I don't know if that's a light surface rust causing that stain, maybe, because that's metal, that's steel or iron of some kind. I don't know, it could be aluminum, I don't know, some kind of stain. I'm not sure about the material out for now. I did find where it suggested to put a light coat of oil on the bottom of this engine block. Is made out of cast iron, and they said that'd keep it from flash rusting. I think that's what that stain on there is. Or I got most of it off, and it's nice and smooth, so I'm gonna let it go there. Just thought I'd let you know that. Out. All right, I'm back on the pump. I covered the bottom of my engine block up with that piece of cordboard I pulled out earlier, and I'm on the pump, and as you can see, I packed it with petroleum jelly. It's a Publix brand, same as Vaseline, a little cheaper. Anyway, I got it packed, and I'm fixing to put the plate back. And before I packed the pump and put the gears back in it, I cleaned it out with some parts cleaner, and then I blew it with my small blower, make sure all the dirt and dust and stuff like that was cleaned out. And then I packed it with that petroleum jelly. I'm fixing to put the plate on it, and then I'm gonna put it in plastic, wrap it up until it's ready to go in. Out for now. It's the next clip, and I don't have those bolts tightened down. I believe the torque is 13 foot-pounds, or I think it's 13 foot-pounds. I'll have to double check that. But I don't think I'm going to leave them in there. I think I'm going to take them back out and put some thread locker in there. I'm not sure if that's required. I'm going to look into some information on that. and make a decision on that out. And just for information, that's the pump that I pulled out of there. That's not the original pump. That was a new pump, a Mellon high volume pump. So I'm not getting rid of it. I did have the seal was loose and leaking right there where the tube goes in, and I don't think there's nothing wrong with a pump. I didn't prime it like I should have, and I think I broke the seal on it, and probably either one of those situations could have caused it not to operate. So I'm gonna hold on to that pump. Okay, this is the next clip. I'm getting ready to torque these plate bolts, and I've seen everywhere from 90 to 118 inch-pounds. So what I'm going to do is set them at 115 inch-pounds, and I have put thread lock on them. Let me get it done. And this is the next clip on this video, and I may go ahead and finish this video out tonight and get it posted. As you can see, I got my oil pump reassembled. It's packed with petroleum jelly. Now I did have a problem. You see that bolt looks out of place. Well, it is. Here is the torque wrench I used. Had it set at 110 pounds, and I noticed it seemed like it should have popped long before this particular bolt, not this one, but the bolt that was there, twisted off. So I had it set at 110 inch-pounds, but it did not break. So not sure what the deal was there. Now this bolt here, I took it out of, I believe it was that pump right there. And now the bolt was a little bit shorter, but same size, and it worked. I've got thread lock in all 4 bolts, and it's good and tight. So I have my oil pump ready to be installed. I've got the bottom of the engine block is cleaned and ready for the after the oil pump is installed. It'll be ready for the oil pan, the gasket and the oil pan. And so I'm kind of moving along here now, and we'll see how it goes, and I will see you on the next update, and I will close this out and get it posted. Thank you for coming by and watching, and we'll see you on the next update.